Hey gang, what's going on? Popular demand for a little review from last night. Last night Dow Jones dropped the third biggest point drop in a single day in history. Pretty cool. And this morning I had one or two messages. If I get time, I'm going to actually export all the screenshots from all the messages and I'm going to put them into a blog post so that you can understand how the collective market mind thinks. So two schools of thoughts in my inbox here. Lewis, is this a really good time to buy now that we've had a big drop? And then the other camp was, oh my golly gosh, is this the beginning of the end? Should I be closing down my long positions? Is this a good time to sell? And my answer to both camps is don't do fucking anything. Don't take any risk. Lock your shit down. Don't be risking anything. You're in gambler's mentality. You don't know what the fuck you're doing if you're asking people what to do based on a knee-jerk reaction to the market. If you're looking to get long due to one big down day and a thumbs up from some bloke on Instagram, you are blinded by your own greed. If you're looking to get short due to one big down day and a thumbs up from some bloke on Instagram, you're blinded by your own fear. Both you'll lose. If that is your strategy, I would withdraw the money and go and give it to charity or something. You might feel a little better about yourself and get a tax break. And then go and spend the time with your wife and with your kids in something productive that's going to empower your life. If you're trading like that, my students are going to take your fucking shirt. Because if you're really serious about the thing, you're going to have a 15-point pilot-style checklist printed and ready to go. And if that particular market movement triggers an entry, you calmly place the order, you trade size, you risk manage, and you let it run. And if it's a profitable trade, great. If it's a losing trade, great. There is no real prediction or taking a stance. When you take a stance, it's going to go long, it's going to go short, and you become a victim of circumstance rather than mastering the game from above. We don't really talk in terms of what's going to happen next. No one fucking knows. When you go down to the casino, you want to study what they do. They're the masters of converting random outcomes into consistent profits. They're not... When someone's at the casino and they're on the roulette wheel and they're on a winning streak, the casino manager and the bloke behind the desk there who drops the little ball in, he's not thinking, oh golly gosh, this guy, he's on a winning streak and he's won all this money and how's that going to affect the future and maybe we shouldn't play, maybe we should change the rules. They don't give a fuck. They don't waste their energy trying to think where the ball's going to land next. No one knows. It's a random outcome. But they have an edge. They have the zero sell. They play the edge, and if they play it long enough, they will come out on top. Same game with trading. That's what it is. It's not my role to say go long or short or hold and pretend I know what's going to happen next. My role is to make sure that you're being objective. You got to be objective. No, there's no emotion in the thing. Nothing to be emotional about. If you're getting emotional, you're probably trade sizing too much. Tone it down a bit. Now, if you're not a trader, you're just a passive investor and you're doing dollar cost averaging every month and seeing this last night has caused you to want to maybe load a little more up. No. Investing is investing, trading is trading. Two separate camps. Keep them separate. Put them in separate accounts. If you have no control over the lower animal mind, you're run by fear and greed, and you're doing ETFs, you may want to switch over to mutual funds so you can automate the thing and get it all done automatically so that you don't have to interfere because you'll fuck it up. You can't fuck it up long term if you're doing it automatically. If you're an IP student, this should all be revision for you. This is nothing new. So if you're an IP student, some of the IP students are asking me this morning, go and read the course, go reread, go refresh, go revise, go and get fresh in that thing. You should know all this. And if you're not yet an infinite prosperity student, but you want the keys to the kingdom, you're ready to take control of your financial future, none of this emotional shit, this gambling shit, you're serious, you're committed, you're gonna do the work, you're gonna do it properly, swipe up, go watch my new video training. 35-minute video, brand new.